大家好，我是青青。今天我们继续《火焰纹章之风花雪月黑旧线》的第7期。之前呢，我们击退了阻挡贸易通道的贼人，那么现在的话就有东方商人和南方商人了。我们到南方商人这里来买一点福朵拉东方产的种子，买它10个吧。
A pleasure doing business. You have a good eye.
鸟肉，来10个。瘦肉呢？再来个10个吧。
A pleasure doing business with you.
我好像没什么钱了，看看，哎，有没有什么能卖的
？Come again.
接着的话呢，我们到士官学校啊，跟大家对个话。福莲。
I am so happy to be part of your class, Professor. I honestly cannot recall the last time I interacted with others on a daily basis like this. It reminds me of when I was a child. That was so very long ago now.
好久以前还是孩子的时候，因为福莲的话，他已经活了几千年了。他是一个几千岁的小孩。
Despite how young I may appear to you, I'm quite mature. You may be surprised, you know. 雅尼特应该在教室里面吧。
The librarian is always out and about these days. And just when I had some questions about a book I'd borrowed. Ugh, now I'm so curious about where he's gone off to. He'd better come back soon.
雅尼特的眼光真的很毒啊！为什么呢？因为他之前说福莲是被死神骑士带走的，真相了。现在呢，他又真相了。托马修老爷子果然是有点问题哦。阿罗伊斯。
I'm going to catch me some mighty fish. Just you wait and see. I didn't catch a single fish last month, but this month, oh, this month.
放弃吧。
That's exactly what Captain Gerald said. You're going with the captain to investigate Ramire Village soon, aren't you? It feels like so long ago that you two came here.
亚修在这儿呢。
I'm worried about Ramire. That affliction is a little too mysterious for my liking. I'm pretty sure it's not normal.
或许是幽灵搞的鬼，因为亚修非常的怕鬼啊，所以的话我们选第一个选项，据说是传染病的可能性很低。
Then what could it be?
They say that things rarely, if ever, go according to plan. Still, plan we must. After all, if we don't effectively force things to go our way, nothing will be achieved. How about you, Professor? Are you leading the life you envisioned for yourself?
我正过着我想过的人生。
Your character must be stronger than most.
黑铁的马刺，王国的骑士册封典礼上与剑一同授予之物。有亲人为骑士之人的东西吗？雅尼特的吧，这个应该是。
investigating Remire Village. Be on your guard.
嘟嘟说话真是简洁明了。
When news reached us of the disturbance, ours was the first unit dispatched to Remire. We had renowned scholars and accomplished magic wielders with us. In all honesty, I was scared witless the entire time. For all we knew, it was an epidemic like the rumors suggested. And rumors aside, that place had an eerie air about it that chilled you right to the bone.
不管他那么多，吃饭去。辣味五金炖泥鳅，休伯特和佩托拉。
While I have little interest in food, I will admit to a weakness for this one dish.
I would be liking that greatly.
他俩之间的支援度也没有提升啊。然后再请一份蜜桃冰沙给艾戴尔和贝尔。
Oh, I love this meal. How did you know?
Ooh, this is my favorite. You've got great taste.
再来一份加尔古马库风肉馅派给林哈尔特和卡斯帕尔。
Yeah, it's eating time. Come on, let's dig in.
Caspar, do develop table manners. Begin by chewing with your mouth closed, especially when I'm around.
他俩之间也是有特殊对话的呀。可惜的话，我们的支援信息呢，还是没有任何的提升。回去吧。 小组课题的话，我们换一下，我们改成艾戴尔贾特和菲尔迪南特一起。目标设定的话，菲尔迪南特是时候练一下马术了。
Our professor is certainly adventurous, but I wonder what the point was of putting us on the same team.
What? You think teaming up with me is a bad idea?
Yes. Results or no results, this is far from a great idea.
What a splendid result! I am rather proud of myself, I must say.
Is that so? In any case, I think it's time for a break.
Oh, I see now.
加一下他们之间的支援度吧。支援等级提升了吗？并没有。继续散步吧。苏蒂斯。
I do not know why it is so, but being here makes me feel quite unwell.
我也是，我也想睡，怎么办呢？哦，这些东西的话都可以在祭坛交易了。道具，魔导之杖，万能钥匙。 我们呢还是老3篇啊。
I know you figure medicine and magical healing are 2 ways to do the same thing, but it's way deeper than that. Medicine is all about preventing infection and but magic.
知道啦，知道啦。栽种一下农作物。上次种的是5个摩尔菲斯产的种子，还是非常稀有的。我们来收获一下。我去，妈的！种了2个我已经多的用不了的桃醋栗，4个蔬菜种子，8个摩尔菲斯产的种子。天哪！我们买了福朵拉东方产的种子啊，这次呢就给它种上，开始培育。接着去大教堂唱歌，然后再去吃饭。
Well，
让谁唱呢？这次让菲尔迪南特和马努埃拉。
Professor, let me sing for you. Do you not like my voice? It would make a Pegasus dance with joy.
This is no good. Sing from your diaphragm. Lo! Get it? Lo!
不对，我不应该小组的话让菲尔迪南特和艾德尔贾特的。他们之间的支援都已经到了，只不过还没有到触发的时间啊。去找一下雷亚。
It was in Remire that you first met Alois and the rest of his order, was it not? Half a year has come and gone since then. How quickly time passes.
接着去找萨米亚。
Of the 4, it was. You count your. If I take care of them, as you were saying.
接着再去找一下汉尼曼。
I thought we might make it through last month in peace. But no, another incident just had to arise, didn't it? If only this
哥底耶芝士香烤炙鸡肉，那我们请一下。多罗西亚。
While I have little interest in food, I will admit to a weakness for this one dish.
I think I like this, but it's been a while, so I'm not sure.
接着是卡斯帕尔和贝尔，烤鸡、炸鸡。
I can eat so much of this stuff. My stomach's growling just thinking about it.
Ooh, this is my favorite. You've got great taste.
卡斯帕尔和贝尔的支援度提升。
Hi.
Well, if it isn't Bernadetta, what brings you here?
Am I bothering you? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I'll come back another time.
Don't leave yet, you just got here. Was there something you wanted to talk about?
Yes. Do you remember that time in town?
In town? Oh, you mean when all those thieves showed up? Whew, that was rough. I heard a bunch of people got robbed.
No, not that. I mean the time I was carried off.
Some thieves tried to carry you off? Horrible. Absolutely horrible. Just tell me which way they went. I'm gonna...
That's not what I mean. Oh, just forget it.
Wait, don't go. What are you trying to ask me?
Will you really listen this time?
Of course. Sorry. You have my full attention.
Do you remember when you carried me to that spot with the really pretty view? Where is that place? I've been looking all over.
The place I took you with the view? Oh, right! Okay, first you go out of the monastery, and... Actually, it's kind of tricky to explain. Come on, I'll just take you there again, but pay attention this time.
Wait! What are you... No! Not again! Stop! Put me down!
贝尔又被扛了。蜜桃冰沙、艾戴尔和林哈尔特。
Oh, I love this meal. How did you know?
This is my favorite. I am rather happy you went out of your way to pick it, Professor.
下面请一下菲尔迪南特和佩托拉来吃这个炖菜。
Delicious! After a scrumptious meal like that, I feel that I can really seize the day.
I would be liking that greatly.
最后来找一个两位老师都喜欢吃的。你们俩的口味就差这么多吗？马努埃拉和汉尼曼都喜欢吃的。我记得之前找到过的，就这个加尔古马库风肉馅派。
This is lovely. I welcome an opportunity for us three to get together and enjoy one another's company.
I wouldn't normally want you around for dinner, Hanneman, but it's kinda nice once in a while.
很好，他们之间的支援度呢也提升了。
Manuela, I would like to apologize. The other day I said some things to you that I am, well,
not proud of in the least.
Oh no, Hanneman. It is I who should be apologizing. I behaved in just the most dreadful manner. I was just lashing out at everything. You were right to call me out. Really. And I do very much mean this. I'm so sorry for my behavior.
No, please, pay it no mind. Actually, I'm thankful for what you said during our conflict.
Thankful?
Yes. You made me realize that I have a somewhat meddlesome nature. Thanks to you, I believe I found an area in which I can improve myself.
I could say the same thing, you know. Your accusations, they really hit home. After I cooled down, I realized you were right. I really ought to try and keep my emotions a bit more under control.
Well, that's good to hear. It seems this wasn't a fruitless clash for either of us.
Oh, indeed. There's nothing more depressing than a pointless fight, is there? Don't you wonder, though, just how many times we've had this same argument?
We do always seem to be at one another's throats before we even realize it. I don't know how we manage to keep it up.
You're not wrong. Something the matter, Hanneman?
Well, it's just... you don't smile like that very often. But when you do, it is quite charming. Perhaps your struggles in love are due to your reliance on false affection instead of your more natural charms.
Well, thank you for the compliment. Even if you did have to spoil it with criticism. If you weren't so judgmental all the time, maybe you'd have had more luck in romance yourself.
What? Manuela, as your friend, I was only trying to give you a useful bit of advice.
And that so-called advice is exactly why I call you meddlesome and overbearing. And
there it is. Manuela begins to protest so even when she knows the false lie.
很好，我们存个档之后就可以回去啦。亲自指导，我必须更改一下小组课题啊。这次的话呢，我们改成菲尔迪南特和休伯特。指导一下贝尔纳提塔。
I got it right? Phew. Thanks. That's reassuring. I did pretty well today.
目标我改过了，对吧？法加斯神圣王国建国纪念日。
I would be liking that greatly.
This is nearly as delicious as Mother's cooking. I would happily eat this every day.
I do not believe I am required to team up with you.
I would rather work with almost anyone else, but I will do what needs to be done.
Of course, we will both do what we have to, but do not drag me down to your level. Look at this beautiful achievement. Hubert was no help at all, though.
Your inability to face reality is just another reason you are inferior to Lady Edelgard. The battlefield has much to teach.
As long as it makes me stronger.
今天是玛丽安奴的生日，那算了，玛丽安奴的话呢是金鹿的。好，我们选择萨米亚，让西提斯来讲一下。没几个人上课啊，看来还是我自己讲比较好。
I understand more every day.
为什么菲尔迪南特不来上课呢？今天是我的生日。艾戴尔·贾特的信，黑旧坠饰。我们来读一下艾戴尔·贾特的信吧。我听说是你的生日，老师生日快乐！学籍的各位和我一起送你礼物吧。那礼物呢？礼物在哪里呀？我怎么没看见？我要更改一下我的兵种。
It's time.
还是做飞马骑士吧，因为下一场战斗的话呢，移动力非常的重要啊。资格考试谁能考呢？你考了。菲尔迪南特这是怎么了？他怎么一直都没有升级？因为我老师让他放计策啊，导致其他人呢都跑得比他快，然后他打不到敌人呢就升不了级了。别的也就没什么了，我们直接课题出击。
We've got to go now.
知道了。
The situation in Remire Village has changed drastically. We don't know much more than that. We're hearing reports that the villagers are killing each other. Some say houses are burning. Regardless, we need to move.
Kill! Kill!
Help! Somebody please help!
What's going on here?
This is horrific. It's even more revolting. More terrible than I expected.
的确很凄惨。
Yes, we must find a way to save this village.
True. But if we are not careful about how we proceed, we will only increase the death toll.
The villagers are attacking each other. Let's knock them all out one by one.
Always so reckless. You do know that if we mess up, we will either kill or be killed, right?
Still, we cannot just stand here twiddling our thumbs and doing nothing.
I'd really like to go home now. But there's no time for thoughts like that. We have to help them. I am waiting for your orders with full readiness.
Wait. Those people over there, they seem to be observing the chaos. They must be behind this. Eliminate them and rescue all of the unafflicted villagers.
这些不都是艾戴尔自己搞出来的吗？唉。 浮联不用上，然后地图配置。看一下啊，托马修在这里，那我直接飞过去就可以了。
There are some suspicious-looking ruffians out there, but our top priority is to rescue the villagers. Got it? I'll rein in the villagers who've turned violent. You focus on rescuing the others.
Eh, 胜利条件不是只要 打败托马修就可以了吗？怎么会
I am Ferdinand von Eyre. I thank you.
我他妈谢谢你哦！
Stay focused.
Predictable. Each battle, a chance to grow.
哦，托马修这个时候他还没有暴露，对吧？好吧。
I will get the victory.
Kill! Kill!
I will remove you! That's my cue.
只能打到他了吗？左边那个打不到。
As you wish.
Thank you.
这边还有一个村民，就让休伯特去就可以了。
Battle.
这是站在火上呀，这是。
I guess I have to.
I will prevail.
言之文章。
Oh no.
Put me in there.
嘿。
No.
No hesitation.
As expected. Predictable. That is that. Watch and learn. As expected. We must all do our part.
老爹抢了个人头啊，打了个残血的。打了个寂寞。
The one giving commands in the back. I'm certain that's Tomas the librarian.
托马修啊，托马修，你有没有什么对话的选项？然而并没有。等一下，对，没错，就是那个方向。
Thank you. Thank you.
休伯特让，哎，休伯特，你还攻击不到是吧？
What a thrill!
Tomas, what are you doing here? Dare I even ask?
I'm not Tomas. My name is Solon, the savior of all. What's the matter? So shocked you can't even speak? You were so easily fooled by my disguise.
I was hiding away in Derek Muck to get the blood of that little girl called Flame. With her blood, we'll be one step closer to realizing our goal.
胜利条件改变了。
I'll have a bit of fun here too.
That's the Death Knight. He must be an ally of Tomas, or Solon, or whoever he is.
Is that all?
Not so fast! Yeah! Saw it coming! Yeah! Ah!
虽然说现在的胜利目标改变了呢，我们还是要把所有的村民都给救了，这样的话呢是会有奖励的。
Thank you.
死神骑士的话就不用管他。
Thank you.
宝箱的话就不开了啊，这里的宝箱的话其实价值不是很大。
Thank you.
We've rescued as many as we can. Now it's time to capture Solon.
走过来奶一下。
You inspire.
Get back! 贝尔打个残血的，你发飙了。 哎，你们别把路挡住啊！我还想让艾戴尔……对对对，我随时都能过去啊！让艾戴尔去打索隆，有没有什么特殊对话呢
？No, Solon, I will stop you.
What? If you insist on turning your blade against me, then expect no mercy.
他们俩明显就是认识的嘛，对吧？
You are but a savage, insignificant beast. Yet you think you can kill me?
哎呦！ 来吧，跟老爹合作，以成犄角之势。
The cursed fell star. This will be a fine opportunity to measure your power.
Allow me to demonstrate.
你不是要让我证明一下自己的能力吗？我这就证明给你看。索隆的话，他也是一个暗术师啊。
Why have you gone after this village? What are you planning?
I could have conducted this experiment on any test subjects. Now that I have what I came for, I must bid you farewell.
I must go.
Wait! Damn it, he's gone.
We let him get away. I'll survey the village. There may still be enemies in hiding.
获得了巨大金块，上级考试准考证。
Looks like we somehow managed to sort things out, and casualties were kept to a minimum. They said they weren't picky about who they used as their test subjects. Because of them, the people of Ramire Village.
There you are.
艾戴尔换了一套装备，又来了，换了身衣服。
So, you're the Flame Emperor.
Yes. I believe you have met my subordinate, the Death Knight.
Oh, we've met all right. But back to you. You're the one responsible for the destruction of this village.
Do not get the wrong idea.
What in blazes does that mean?
It is true that I am working with Solon, but that does not mean our objectives are the same. Had I known they planned to do this, I would have stopped it. You have my word.
Your words are meaningless. Now, I'll have to insist that you accompany us back to the monastery.
I cannot abide that. However, if you wish to join forces, I will hear your plea.
What?
If left to their own devices, they will commit countless more violent acts like this one. Do you not wish to prevent that? With the sword of the Creator on our side, Solon would not be a threat.
合作吧，我们就是黑旧线，跟艾戴尔合作吧。
You are lying. I can see that you cannot contain your fury toward me. Pity. Pray that you do not live to regret your choice.
Gerald, Professor, have you seen Lady Edelgard?
不就在你面前吗？
Huh? Oh, damn it!
声东击西。
He's gone. Hey, I've been meaning to talk to you. Since coming to the monastery, you've changed.
哪里变了？
You've been angry since we first arrived in Ramire Village. And you look so happy when you're instructing the brats. Before the monastery, I'd never seen you bear your emotions like that. Not once.
都是多亏了学生们。
Then perhaps it's a good thing we came to the monastery. If only so I could see your face lit up like that. Or maybe there was never any reason for us to leave the monastery in the first place.
不需要离开，我不是离开大修道院后才出生的吗？不是啊，老爹说谎了。
I've put my foot in my mouth, haven't I? Though I suppose it may be nearly that time. Come to my office when you next have a moment to spare. There's something I need to tell you.
Just what was that about? I can't recall a time of old when you were at the monastery. I wonder what is hiding in the mist that is your past.
Professor, I don't know if this is appropriate to say, but admirable work out there. I really believe we did all that we could.
若是这样就好了。
Gerald said the same thing. We must try to stay positive, even through the horror. I hear the so-called Flame Emperor appeared in Remire Village as well.
你在做自我介绍吗你？
Hubert told me that you spoke with him.
被邀请合作了。
Really? Is that what you want, Professor?
有意呀。
Oh? But how can you trust someone without even knowing who they are? Even if he wants you as an ally, his objectives are still unclear. If the Flame Emperor truly wishes to make use of your power...
你说的这个炎帝，他是不是你自己？
Perhaps someday he will appear before you without his mask, and you can look in his eyes and decide what you believe.
Adel, I need to ask you something. Oh, I'm so sorry. Did I interrupt?
No, not at all. If you'll excuse me, Professor.
You did well handling that awful business in Remire Village. I am certain the goddess shares in our grief at the senselessness of that calamity. More importantly, I was shocked to hear that our own Tomas was actually a dark mage. I must reflect on our blindness.
You surely must. You failed to notice that a rat was hiding in your home. Pathetic! Who are these wicked foes? How did Tomas escape your gaze?
Tomas came to the monastery 40 years ago, by recommendation of House Ordelia of the Alliance. Around 8 years ago, he went back to House Ordelia, before returning to the monastery once again, just last year.
科迪利亚家。
After having worked at Garrick Mach for decades, why would he betray us now? Just what did he hope to accomplish? Yuritsa became a professor at the Officers' Academy because of a recommendation from the Imperial nobility. Supposing that he is the Death Knight, that means that our enemy is an organization that has taken root in at least 2 territories.
其实这两者呢还是有点不同的啊。伊艾里扎老师呢，他本身就是属于艾戴尔的属下啊，但是这个托马修呢，他原本是个好人。 他是被地底人换皮的。
In the long history of the Church of Seros, no, long before even that, there have been an endless number of threats to the peace of Fodlan. Yet those who oppose us still operate in the shadows. Their identity's a mystery. I believe that Solon and the Death Knight are merely one part of a much larger whole.
A threat to Fodlan's peace? That means we have no choice. We have to stop them all.
I have truly come to rely on you. I believe that the monastery will remain safe so long as we have you. We do not yet know the enemy's objective or whereabouts. For now, please devote yourself to preparing for whatever comes next.
That is all for today.
Professor, please wait. I know there is much that you still do not understand. However, one thing is clear. You possess great power. I believe that you are destined to be a source of great hope for all. In any case, I expect great things from you. Walk this world proudly, dear Professor. May the goddess Sothis protect you.
The goddess Sothis? Is that what she just said?
Is something the matter?
没什么。
I see. In that case, farewell.
Do not say something that we may regret. What exactly am I? For now, let's leave this place. Please, Go!
苏蒂斯是雷亚的母亲啊，现在连你女儿都不认识了吗？
Part 1. White clouds. Ethereal moon. The cause of sorrow. Though most stars will still glimmer in the crisp winter air, the blue sea star has gone back into hiding. Legend states that the goddess prays for peace from her home in the heavens. In the town of Garreg-Mach, the anniversary of the monastery's completion nears, and the people's prayers intensify ahead of the Millennium Festival, still 5 years hence.
"阿罗伊斯的生日举行茶会，他会喜欢什么茶呢？苹果茶，苹果茶吧。
I'm here, Professor. Sorry to trouble you. Oh, hot. Yeah.
关于文章的有无，收到会很开心的礼物。视为目标的人物，那不就是老爹吗？新计策的提案。
You don't look much like Captain Gerald, but you remind me of him.
说出自己的想法。嗯，没那种事。
Definitely.
阿罗伊斯。
Thank.
点太快了。林哈尔特。在之前的战斗中发生什么了吗？
It's just, I was wondering why it seems as if no one values their own lives. Why do we fight until we die? Why do we kill without hesitation? I hate it. I don't like taking lives, or even the sight of blood. In the last battle, some of the soldiers under my command died for foolish reasons. Those soldiers could have pulled back. Instead, they kept fighting, and were overrun. Am I supposed to be satisfied with the victory alone, even at the cost of such life?
不可能就此满足。
Exactly. I don't see the point. Honor? That's a foolish reason to give your life. Glory? Even worse. Just the thought frightens me. I'm not suited for battle, Professor.
有些战斗是无法避免的。
I suppose that's the nature of the world, isn't it? Professor, you take the time to lead me and teach me like this every day. Could the reason be that you don't want me to die on the battlefield?
只要有我在，我不会让你死。
That's a bold statement, Professor. But for whatever reason, I want to believe you. You really are a strange person, you know. Professor, I wish to ask something of you. I don't want to kill. I don't want blood on my hands. I just want to lie on my back and soak up the sun filtering down through the trees. And I want you to help me make that a reality.
We are planning a grand ball for this month. I'm sure the students will be most pleased.
Yes, certainly. However, we must not devote all of our time to frivolity. We have a new mission for you. We have found evidence of someone sneaking into an unused chapel.
礼拜堂
It is a building that was once a temporary sanctuary, at a time when the monastery was under renovation.
This month, your class is tasked with guarding the chapel and investigating these intruders. With the recent state of affairs surrounding the Holy Church, we cannot afford to overlook any abnormality, no matter how seemingly trivial.
I am ordering a seasoned knight to assist you to ensure the safety of the students. In times like these, I am afraid we must always expect the worst.
真令人安心，会是谁呢？
Reporting for duty, Lady Rhea.
老爹。
I thought you two could use the time to bond. And to speak of important matters.
其实我希望不是老爹啊，老爹就是在这个月出事的。
Appreciate the thought.
Bear in mind that Gerald has a separate mission of his own. He will join you once he has finished it.
It's true. I'll be away from the monastery for a while. But when I return, I'll come and watch you work. I'll be looking forward to it.
看一下菲尔迪南特和佩托拉之间的支援等级提升。
Taking care of some weapon maintenance, Petra? You seem completely absorbed.
Yes, taking care of the weapons has great importance.
I cannot argue with that. That weapon there, is it from Bridget?
No, it is a weapon of Dagda. But the people of Bridget used them often.
Fascinating. I have read about the weapons of Dagda, but this is my first time seeing one in person.
Lots of weapons and fighting techniques came from Dagda to Bridget.
Ah, so Dagda to the west had a big influence on the Bridget archipelago. I am fascinated by foreign fighting techniques. Would you consider teaching me sometime?
I will. But it is difficult to explain fighting with words. We can try sparring, maybe?
Yes, a practical demonstration. I would be quite grateful.
Let's have our beginning then.
Perhaps we should stop there.
Oh? Do you think you have understanding of the fighting techniques from Dagda?
Yes. Now that I have experienced it firsthand. I used to look down on foreign fighting styles, but I was clearly remiss. The footwork, the nimble way you shift your weight is extraordinary. I will have to remember those moves for the next time I am in battle. Clearly, you have honed your skills through practice. Your fist felt as sharp as a spear.
Bridget is stuck in between Dagda and Fodlan. It is of much importance to hone our fighting techniques. I am of the royal family, but I am a warrior before that. I must fight to live and to protect my home.
When the alliances of Bridget and Dagda encroached on the Empire, they were always driven back. But perhaps the Empire's victory was due to geographic advantage or divine intervention, rather than military superiority. Having met you, that is what I think. I cannot help but feel a little disgraced. I held foreign fighting styles in such low regard without ever seeing them for myself.
When I came to Fodlan, I felt disgraced for many things that I learned. But there is no disgrace in losing ignorance. We need to be learning and growing with each other, always.
Yes, by working together we can make progress. And both sides need to look ahead to the future.
行，那我们本节的话呢，还是选择散步。
Tomas, no, Solon, was it not? And the Flame Emperor.
It is most clear that something has transpired, and it relates to you somehow. Or is the fault my own, and you're just caught inside the wave? Sothis, the goddess of this world. I bear her name. How confusing. I feel as though my head has turned to mush.
参加白鹿杯吧。
Before the ball, it is customary that we host a competition of dance known as the White Heron Cup. The students are quite fond of this tradition. Each house must select a representative to compete. Their dance shall be judged by its beauty, grace, and technique. The student who is deemed the winner will be given the opportunity to train as a dancer, should they so please. It is a very precious thing, the gift of dance. I hope that you and your students will choose to participate. May I ask a favor of you?
我们让谁参加这个白鹿杯呢？我们让佩托拉。
I have looked into Tomas, but I just cannot make sense of this at all. From his behavior up until now, I never would have suspected that a man like him could turn on us. I have also discovered that his appearance has changed. It is almost as if he is not even human. What in the world is going on?
这个调调的预言书的话也是西提斯的，因为索隆是地底人嘛。
Garrig Mach Monastery is said to have been completed during the ethereal moon. Why, 995 years ago, as a matter of fact. That's rather a long time ago, don't you think? Every year, a ball is held to celebrate the founding, and every 100 years, a very special celebration takes place. It's a grand festival involving all of Garrig Mach. It is thrilling to read of past festivals, and I'm rather excited to experience one for myself. Once in a lifetime, eh? The next one, in 5 years, will mark a millennium. Should be quite an event. Do you imagine you'll still be here teaching then?
你这话说的，5年之后，加尔古马库都已经不在了，好吗？学校是在的，人都不在了。
Nah, Tomas wouldn't betray the church. I don't believe it. I won't believe it. There's some people in the church who hate people like me who are from Elmira, but Tomas was always real kind. But if he really was Lady Rhea's enemy, well, I'd defend her against anybody, no matter how kind they'd been in the past. Hey, that's mine. Thanks for finding it.
说到这个，我捡到的研究用的木锤还没有给汉尼曼呢。
Garrig Mach Monastery is why it's a once in a... I'm not sure. I can't believe I left this behind.
接着的话呢，去这儿。马厩这里好热闹呀！今天怎么这么多人？小芬。
Great work in Remire Village, Professor. Who would have ever guessed it was Tomas? Ah, but no. Now isn't the time to get lost in gloomy thoughts.
Mercedes locked me in her room for hours earlier. She was slathering pounds of makeup onto my face, saying something or other about the ball. It really wore me out.
因古丽特不会化妆。
Most upsetting. What could I possibly do at a formal ball?
I've no status, and I'm not much of a dancer. I think it would be best if I stayed put in Abyss, far from view of anyone.
蓝色花朵的种子。
I can't believe this. I'm so angry right now. First it's the Death Knight, and now Tomas, but neither of them are in custody. I can't stand the thought of such evil lurking in the world. We have to do something about this. I have to do something about this. Sorry about that, Professor. I'm just so frustrated right now. I need something to take my mind off things. That reminds me, if you're looking for a volunteer, I'd be happy to represent our class in the White Heron Cup. I'm an excellent dancer. You really think you can find a better dancer than me?
伤痕累累的蜈蚣图，讨厌昆虫之人。
It cannot be true that our siblings in arms could turn against us so. However, I will continue investigating members of the church. To think that even someone as senior as Tomas would fall under suspicion. I know not how far to take my search.
学生们也
Yes, a great many strange and terrible things have come to pass this year. I must not dismiss the possibility that someone among the students is behind it all. I have a request. 对了，我们重新回到这个雷亚的办公室啊！哦，不对，汉尼曼的办公室啊，我们把它挖了。
I've been watching your class activities, and I wondered if you might desire my help. Just say the word, and I'll pitch in. Of course, I have to be truthful. It's all just a ploy to make it easier to research your crest.
请求协助。
Feel free to call on me anytime. I'll be happy to lend a hand. And then you can help out with my class, too. It's a joke, Professor. I'd never put a burden on you, a first-year teacher.
很好，我们把汉尼曼呢，已经把他变成我们的人了。那接下来的话呢，我们去一趟食堂。 大胃王的东西啊，一看就是拉斐尔的。
I hope you're up for a challenge.
努维尔侍从队、努维尔侍女队、努维尔侍者队。水虫。 布里基特计数集。 操作吊杆式的方法。这个是佩托拉的房间，刚才那个是谁的房间？林哈尔特，诶，林哈尔特他不是贵族吗？贵族为什么住在1楼啊
Nope.
The ball, a grim reminder of my sad reality. The other nobles will be fine, I'm sure. You've all been to events like this before. But me? I'm noble and I've never even been close to one of these things. What is a white heron cup anyway? What? A dance competition? That's terrifying! We need a representative for our class? Please, anyone but Bernie!
当然不选你啦
What a relief! Thank you so much, Professor!
走吧。梅斯。
Oh, now where did that Ingrid run off to? The ball is soon, and she hadn't even put on any makeup. I was trying to help her out.
英古丽特的话是最不喜欢化妆的了。我们玩青视线的时候呢，玩，这个英古丽特和梅斯的支援啊，也是有关于化妆。英古丽特和雅尼特，英古丽特跟梅斯好像都是关于化妆的吧。
Great, just great. It's that time when all the students get all lovey-dovey. You're new, but you know about the ball, yeah? I can't bear it. Young love is wasted on the young. They can't appreciate it to its fullest. Ugh. I wish I could fall in love too. Oh, speaking of the ball, Professor, have you selected your representative for the dance contest yet? If you don't, the contest will go on without your house, and that would be embarrassing.
已经没有什么好研修的了，直接挖过来吧。
Hello, Professor. I know that look in your eye. You want to ask me a favor. You want me to help out with your class, right? You just say the word, and I'll help however I can. Don't worry about it. You're just starting out as a teacher, right? It's only natural for those of us with more experience to help the younger generation.
很好，我们把马努埃拉给挖过来了。上次是种了5个福朵拉东方产的种子，收获一下看看吧。3个洋葱，为什么又是桃醋栗的？福朵拉东方产的种子，摩尔菲斯产的种子，先转密钥。我受不了了，为什么每次种出来的都是桃醋栗？哎。今天有很多鱼，今天是大量繁殖期啊，所以的话呢，我们可以过来钓一下鱼。哎，果然一次可以钓好多啊！那我们把所有的饵都钓掉吧。 调白尊。巨大的鱼影，哎！女王泥鳅。再把田螺钓掉，剩下的话，我们等以后有什么梦幻之鱼现踪的时候再来钓一钓。我还从来没有钓到过什么梦幻之鱼呢。大头鱼。狗鱼、大头鱼、狗鱼，算了，咱们再钓3条蚯蚓。不钓了，不钓了。
Ah, the ball. It reminds me of how I met my wife. I was at a village's harvest festival. There was a full moon, bathing everything in its cool glow. She appeared out of nowhere, dancing gracefully in the moonlight. A lovely fairy.
妖精.
Well, the full moon thing was an embellishment, I admit. But you can forgive a man for waxing poetic, can't you? Anyway, we soon fell in love and tied the knot. Now we have a daughter who's as bright and beautiful as a sunny morning. So, whenever I see people dancing, I think of my wife, and my heart does a little waltz.
Sounds like the church has been taking in orphans from Remire Village. They do a good thing every once in a while, I guess. I just hope none of those kids get locked away for stepping out of line.
哈皮怎么到地面上来了呢？他是阿比斯的。异国的金币，喜欢收集金币的人，害怕幽灵、死灵之人。这个不会是亚修的吧？亚修不是很害怕这个什么？幽灵的吗？古地图与古帝都有渊源的人的东西吗？林哈尔特在哪儿呢？
You know, Professor, I used to think I would be comfortable with all manner of experiments, so long as they provided usable results. But when I heard of Solon's work, well, I realized I'd not considered the moral and philosophical limits of what all manner of experiments might mean. Sorry, I'm not great with blood. Even when I'm just thinking about it, I feel a bit ill now. Let us change the subject and settle my stomach. I assume you've heard about the dance competition? Have you chosen a representative yet? Or... oh my, you haven't, have you? Have you come to tell me I'm to be it?
当然不选你啦。
I simply can't really be bothered. What I mean to say is, I lack the confidence.
Hey? 怎么这一节所有的这个地下党都过来了呢？好奇怪呀，怎么巴罗塔扎尔也出来了？
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Ah,
other than the legend of the Goddess Tower, of course. On the last night of the ethereal moon, on the same night as the ball. If a man and a woman go to the Goddess Tower and make a wish, it's sure to come true. I have a wish, but I can't find anybody to make it with me.
哎
Greetings, on the if a man and a
哦，你就可以选一个人是吧？选林哈尔特。
The ball really brings back memories. Had some wild times back when I was first enrolled here. Ladies used to line up around the block for a chance to dance with the debonair king of grappling.
一说到要跳舞，所有的人都来了。法加斯，贵族意识极高。
The area with the old chapel was supposed to be off limits. It was at risk of collapse, so they didn't even post guards. It's not too strange. Does that surprise you? Meh. Garreg Mach has lots of places that are blocked off for one reason or another. That's true of the underground Holy Mausoleum as well as the Northern Woods. People call it the Sealed Forest, but as far as I can tell, it's nothing special. Just a forest.
他的话就没有办法挖。
Hey, this is a rare opportunity to enjoy yourself. Please, leave everything else to us. The Remire Village incident, the search for Tomas, we have it handled. You just focus on enjoying the ball with your students. It's for the good of everyone, don't you think? If the professors walk around in a state of distress, the students will be uneasy too.
It seems the dastards who set Remire Village aflame have yet to be apprehended. Monsters. Trampling mercilessly over innocent lives. They deserve a gruesome end.
小王子又开始激动了。哇，嘟嘟，这个奇差的，本节不要发生什么事情就好了。
Even though there is to be a ball, we still have a mission. It would be nice if this month passed by in peace.
嘟嘟，你是不是看过剧本了？你知道老爹要离开我们了。
Ah, the ball. It reminds me of my first such event, back in the Imperial capital. It was held by my father, the Prime Minister. I really showed off my dancing skills. Everyone was quite impressed with me. Do you see what I am trying to say here? Do not make me beg you. Please choose me as our representative for the White Heron Cup.
不选你。
If you really think someone is better suited for it, I will not argue.
我要请佩托拉。
Dancing of Fodlan is not the same as dancing from Brigid. The reason is, maybe that the music has many differences. In Brigid, dancing is different for each person. Our dancing has vigor and ferocity. There is no speech of technique for our dancing. However, I harbor much interest in the dancing of Fodlan. Very much. Are you choosing me to represent at the White Heron Cup? Or are you not? I will display all that I have learned. I will grab the victory. I have
have much to be learned. We will now practice the dancing, okay? 'I have now much more knowledge of Fodlan dance. How is my dancing, Professor? Yes.
我记得我之前还有一个什么黄金苹果加魅力的。魅力18应该够用了啊。
Yes.
Thank you very much.
拉斐尔在这里。雷欧尼。 杀虫药粉，讨厌虫子之人。
I wonder if Remire Village will ever be the same again. How do you recover from such a terrible event? So many dead, so much destroyed. I can't see how the whole village doesn't just end up abandoned.
Not even the tragedy in Remire Village will stop the surface dwellers from getting jazzed about a party. I get that they're probably seeking a distraction, but it still feels pretty damn selfish if you ask me.
大家都感到很痛心。
Look, I get it. I'm still gonna speak my piece about it. Things have quieted down, but nothing has been resolved. Better stay alert.
要挖他吗？不挖他了。去一趟士官学校找一下艾德尔贾特。
Everyone's in such a festive mood. I feel a bit out of my element here. I can't help but worry something might happen while we're all distracted. After all, our enemies are always plotting. Still, this air of levity is much more agreeable than the grim atmosphere of late.
刚才那支笔是不是你的？
How did you know this was mine? Thank you, my teacher.
Hi there! Legend has it that long ago, a female student from the academy met with a mysterious man at the Goddess Tower. They fell in love at first sight and were bound together forever after. But that's not the really interesting part. The incredible part is that the man was apparently the Adrestian Emperor himself. Oh, what I wouldn't give to fall in love at first sight with a splendid and powerful gentleman. I want my own fairy tale romance, and I want it now.
Another month full of chaos. I've barely had time to catch my breath. What is the objective of Tomas and his ilk?
你不知道吗？
And what makes Flayn so special? Does that not bother you?
是，我已经知道了啊。弗莲的话呢，他就是圣西斯林嘛。
So, Tomas the librarian was a bad guy? But he always seemed so nice. Oh, come on, Self, you're better than this. You promised you'd be on top of things this month.
公主人偶，人偶的话应该是贝尔纳提塔，他喜欢人偶啊。但是的话，贝尔他也不会到大厅里面来，所以应该不是他丢的。这个就是从者丢的东西啊！举行合唱季的日子，菲尔迪南特和马努埃拉。
Professor, let me sing for you. Do you not like my voice? It would make a Pegasus dance with joy.
This is no good. Sing from your diaphragm. Lo! Get it? Lo!
Really?
Right.
Hello, Professor. The ball will soon be upon us. I can feel my heart fluttering already. I have never danced in front of people before. Not even once in all my life. I am very much looking forward to it.
Last month was, well, you know even better than I do. I hope this one will be more cheerful. This ball, though, I don't know. It's all new to me.
我应该都去过了吧？训练场没去过。萨米亚是不是可以挖
What's this
掘
about? The ball? Knights don't participate. It's an event for students, but it does pique the interest of some knights in particular. Alois can't dance, but I hear he likes to watch. He volunteered to judge the White Heron Cup. Not that I care. Working hard, aren't you? I'll admit, I'm impressed. I can assist with any tasks or help with your students.
萨米亚呢，它是这样的：如果我们选择了有2条分支嘛，一条是帝国线帮助艾戴尔，另外一条呢是教会线跟教会一起抵御艾戴尔的攻击啊。如果是进入教会线的话呢，萨米亚是固定是会进入我们的队伍的。那我们先玩帝国线啊，也需要他的协助。
On it. I'm available anytime I'm not on a mission with the Knights. What's this about the ball? It's an Alois. He volunteered.
有没有他的失误呢？
It's not mine. Thanks. How did you know this was mine? It's not mine. It's not mine. It's not mine. Thanks. How did you know this was mine?
哦，原来是他讨厌昆虫啊，伤痕累累的蜈蚣。
It's not mine.
好了，我们新挖掘了几个人，来看一下他们的介绍吧。汉尼曼，首先看一下汉尼曼，他自己的文章呢是印迪哈之小文章。传说中圣者印迪哈所寄宿的文章，使用武器攻击时低几率攻击2次。他已经学会了魔法烈风光剑陀龙。他擅长的是理学，他的信仰不怎么行啊。他就是一个纯理学的吗？他当前的职业是贵族啊，不对，他当前的职业是术师。他的经历看一下啊，他首先成为帝国内文章学的权威，然后以妹妹病死为契机归还帝国贵族的爵位，然后是脱离帝国并成为加尔古马库士官学校的教师，接着与青青成为同事。兴趣是擦拭单片眼镜，研究别人的文章。喜欢的东西是进行文章学的研究，收拾整理做饭以外的家务，手帕。讨厌烹饪乱糟糟的房间，衣衫不整，腐败的贵族政治。马努艾拉呢？他年龄怎么是秘密啊？这个马努艾拉退出歌剧团并成为奇迹的歌姬。兴趣是打扮，寻找好对象。喜欢的东西是唱歌跳舞，处理食材，缝纫酒。讨厌贵族，欺凌宿醉，打扫收拾整理，收拾。他没有文章，萨米亚也没有文章啊。他的兴趣是保持沉默，消除气息。喜欢的东西是弓箭、投掷武器、赌博、报仇。讨厌蜘蛛、蜈蚣、轻浮的男人。
嘿。
设定一下他们的目标。你就学理学和信仰吧。马努艾拉呢？马努艾拉的话，让他信仰跟指挥吧，就做个奶妈吧。汉尼曼可以学一下理学和指挥，信仰和指挥。夏米亚的话呢，也就直接剑术和指挥就可以啦。正在举办黑魔法大会。
Too much merriment. The librarian betrayed us. The Death Knight is back. Is this the time to be throwing a ball?
就算没发生这些事情，你也不喜欢舞会，对吗？我好像所有的地方全都去过一次了。
Hi. Impressive. Nice work.
我更改一下自己的兵种吧。算了，看一下，待会儿是。请菲尔迪南特和贝尔。
delicious. After a scrumptious meal like that, I feel that I can really seize the day.
Ooh, this is my favorite. You've got great taste.
接下来我们请萨米亚和佩托拉达夫纳尔炖菜。他俩有没有什么特殊对话？
I like seeing a table full of my favorite dishes.
I would be liking that greatly.
没有特殊对话。接着，蜜桃冰沙、艾戴尔和林哈尔特。
Oh, I love this meal. How did you know?
This is my favorite. I am rather happy you went out of your way to pick it, Professor.
接着继续蜜桃冰沙、多罗蒂亚和汉尼曼。
I think I like this, but it's been a while, so I'm not sure.
This is my most favorite dish of all. I love it almost as much as Crestology itself.
这俩人也是没有特殊对话的。我们来看一下艾戴尔和林哈尔特。
Linhard, at least try to do some training. Use a staff, or a rod, or a broom, for all I care.
My apologies, but I cannot train right now. I have plans for later and don't wish to tire myself. Caspar invited me to train with him, you see.
You slept through the whole debate, didn't you? Fine. I'll summarize it for you.
Not the whole debate. I closed my eyes only after I knew what reading would cover the topic.
There you are. Don't tell me you were sneaking out to do some training.
Of course not. I was sneaking out to avoid you. How did you find me this time?
A mere coincidence. Why would you wish to hide from me?
Because you're an awful nuisance? Why do you pester me so?
To ensure that your talent is not wasted due to your lack of...
It's none of your business how I spend my time or how I use my talent. Have you assumed the role of my mother? You overplay the part. She was only half as overbearing.
What is the matter with you? As house leader, I'm trying to prevent you from causing trouble for yourself and our classmates.
Fine, I'll try harder. Really. I'm sure you see all this as my interfering with your duty as a leader. Have you considered how it feels for those of us who serve below you? You are a serious pain, you know.
How so?
But you're like a mother who insists on accompanying her son to his own knighting ceremony.
That's taking it a bit far, don't you think?
No, I'd say that it's putting it lightly. All your interfering is greatly hindering my research.
I see. Very well. You've made your perspective perfectly clear.
他们俩的衣服颜色不配啊，红配绿啊，赛狗屁嘛！再请一下这个达夫纳尔炖菜、马努艾拉和追丽尔。
This is a wonderful dish. You could sell this in any restaurant in the capital.
This is so good. Can I have seconds?
我们来看一下马努艾拉和追丽尔的支援等级提升。
This is unbelievable. Why? Why does it keep happening to me? What's wrong with me?
Are you okay?
I was sure I'd be happy this time. Why, oh why, oh why do I always struggle in love?
Please, let go of my sleeve.
If I let go, you'll just run away, won't you?
Yes.
Nobody wants to listen to my romantic tragedy. But I saw you, Cyril, and I thought, Cyril will listen, because Cyril is good people.
Okay, I surrender. What?
I knew I could trust you, Cyril. You're such a good boy, such a good young man.
How can I help you? Is it just with listening?
Oh, it's a real tragedy, let me tell you that. Yesterday, I was hitting it off with a man I'd seen a few times at the pub. When I looked in his eyes, I thought he was the one. But then, well, we were drinking and enjoying ourselves, and all of a sudden, poof, gone. He just vanished.
I feel like I've heard this story before.
Can you believe he treated me so cruelly?
Yeah, this is all real familiar.
My heart is in tatters. I can't believe anyone could throw away a woman like me. Cyril, be honest. What's wrong with me?
You drink too much, blame others for your behavior, and you don't understand you gotta love yourself before someone else can love you back.
Maybe he wasn't for me anyway. If you're gonna take off after a few drinks, who needs you, right? I think you're too young to understand, but I also think talking to you made me feel better. Yeah. You know what, Cyril? I'm gonna come talk to you more often.
来个香烤洋葱汤给阿罗伊斯和卡多利奴。
Oh, my favorite food. You've got to try this.
Eating food always fires me up. Hoorah! Let's go fight somebody!
最后再来个休伯特跟卡斯帕尔，提升一下他们之间的支援度。
While I have little interest in food, I will admit to a weakness for this one dish.
Ah, I can eat so much of this stuff. My stomach's growling just thinking about it.
我和谁呀？我和卡多利奴啊。
Professor, may I ask you a question?
我只是想和男孩子们普通的聊天做朋友，兄长大人却总是会立刻妨碍我，我应该怎么做比较好呢？趁哥哥不在的时候。
Splendid!
卡多利奴，支援剧情。
I was trying to catch you off guard, but you managed to block it. Not too shabby, Professor.
很危险。
Oh, come on. Look at the blade I threw. It's just a wooden training sword. At worst, you could have gotten a bruise or perhaps a splinter. Let's agree it was funny and move on.
可能会死。
How? By choking on it? Don't be so dramatic. Besides, I knew you'd dodge in time. I told you before that I was going to observe you. Since then, I've been watching you. I know what you're capable of.
一直吗？
I took steps to make myself invisible, so I could observe you without being detected. I hardly let you out of my sight. After extensive research, I've concluded that you really are first-rate. Your sword skills are impeccable, you're a gifted educator, you clearly love working with the students. Someone with all of your exceptional qualities should not exist, but here you are. At first, I thought Gerald was the reason for Lady Rhea's interest in you. But no, Lady Rhea knew exactly what she was doing when she singled you out. Unfortunately, I can't hope to emulate you, let alone wield the sword of the Creator. So my plan of imitating you for Lady Rhea's attention has come to nothing.
你已经观察结束了吗？
I didn't say that. I plan to give Lady Rhea a detailed report about what you're up to. Hopefully, then I'll be in her good graces. Oh, and don't think you can avoid being watched. I won't let you out of my sight.
贝尔的生日啊，举行茶会。贝尔喜欢什么茶呢？香柠檬茶。
What is it? Did I do something wrong? Thanks so much. Hot, hot, hot. Huh?
关于两人的将来，在市场的孩子的话题。猫的话题。午餐的话题。
I like to hide out in the greenhouse, but I always have to leave eventually. No place to sleep.
点头。
See. This was great.
I do not believe I am required to team up with you.
I would rather work with almost anyone else, but I will do what needs to be done.
Of course, we will both do what we have to, but do not drag me down to your level.
We could have done better if we had each been more willing to compromise.
You are right about that. We were both stubborn for foolish reasons.
I am closing in on expertise.
I suppose it's working.
他俩的支援等级还是没有提升啊。还是选择散步。
Tomas. No. It is most clear that Or is the so.
哎，我这个任务不是已经完成了吗？
I hear you've chosen your representative for the White Heron Cup. In that case, a word of advice. On an average year, the winning contestant has about this much charm. Charm is important, wouldn't you agree? Who wants a partner with no charm? Not me. Do your best, make sure to put in the practice, and good luck.
之前有一些失误，给马努埃拉。
No, that's not. No, that's not mine. No, that's not. No, that. No, that's.
Hey.
No, that. No, that.
哎，我怎么记得之前？ 好吧，确实没有他的东西啊。我们过来看一下，上次我们种的是4个蔬菜种子和1个摩尔菲斯产的种子，2个鹰嘴豆，3个枯萎的蔬菜，2个洋葱，3个乌金，2个桃醋栗。为什么又是桃醋栗啊？我都醉了好吗？勇者之枪的话，给菲尔迪。我的话，把这些好东西全吃掉。防守+1，我已经基本上算是无敌的状态了。合唱，这次合唱的话，我们让休伯特和佩托拉。
Must I? Fine, but I will sing it solemnly.
Learning these things gives me great difficulty.
他俩的支援度还是没有提升。
Before each the student, it is a... Yes, that is surely mine. I appreciate you bringing this to me.
士官学校的毕业生，虔诚的信徒。
This is not mine.
诶
This is not. This is not. This is not. This is not. This is not mine.
古典的扣环，难道是西提斯的
Before the each the student, it is a...
I have looked it from his. I have also. It is almost.
古典的扣环是你的吗
I'm sorry to say, I have.
哎，也不是他的哦。难道是福莲的
Really?
Blast. Those Abyssian idiots. We'd best purge the entire underbelly of Garreg Mach.
阿比斯？
Indeed. Garreg Mach Monastery is said to have been completed during the ethereal moon. Why, every year it's a once in a... I'm not sure why... I can't believe I left this behind. Thank you so much for retrieving it. I'm not sure why you...
诶，安巴尔的古地图到底是谁的呢？
I'm not sure why.
雕刻用的锤子啊，这个是雅尼特他爸的异国的金币。
I'm not sure. I'm not. I.
这个是你的。
I'm not. I'm.
再去找一下追里尔。
Hey, you.
Oh my. Nah, there's some people, but I don't know. I don't know who. I don't know who.
写给雷亚的信也不是你的，异国的金币。
I don't know who the. I don't know who.
安巴尔的古地图也不是你的。
I don't know who.
古典的扣环也不是。好吧。
Hey. What's this about? The ball. It's an event for Alois. He volunteered. It's not mine. It's not mine. It's not. It's not mine. It's not mine. It's not mine.
哎，也都不是你
What's this about the
的。
ball? It's an event. Alois. He volunteered.
The area with it wasn't written as that's true. People call it this. Oh, this is mine. Thanks. I'm glad to have it back.
这个果然是你的银色首饰。
Oh, this is mine. Thanks. I'm glad.
给雷亚的信是你的异国的金币。
Not mine. Not mine. Hmm.
没了。
The area it wasn't written as that's true. People call it.
找一下阿罗伊斯，应该有什么东西是他的吧？
Ah, the ball. I was at a village. She appeared. Hmm.
银色的首饰不是他的。
Oh, this is mine. I thought it had vanished.
哦，雕刻用的安巴尔的古地图。 古典的扣环。哦，那个银色的首饰的话，应该是福莲的，对不对？ 豪华香烤狗鱼。我们请一下马努埃拉和菲尔迪南特。
This is a wonderful dish. You could sell this in any restaurant in the capital.
Delicious! After a scrumptious meal like that, I feel that I can really seize the day.
支援信息。我跟雷亚的支援等级提升了。
Hello, Professor. It is so nice to see you here. It brings me great joy to know that you wish to visit with me again. I have this odd feeling that recently you've been trying to avoid me.
没有那回事。
I am relieved to hear that. In any case, I am delighted by this opportunity to speak with you again. My, how laughable I must seem. I imagine you must be dumbstruck by how unbecoming my behavior is for the Archbishop of all of Fodlan.
身为大司教，居然如此。
Such brusque manners. You must get those from your father. In any case, how are you feeling? Have you experienced anything strange since you began wielding the sword of the Creator?
没问题啊。
Oh, I am glad. There are so many legends about that blade. I was worried that carrying it may result in some strange side effect. Has there really been nothing odd? A tightness in your chest? Strange dreams? Anything of the sort?
其实你要是回答这个，其实有位少女，这个的话，苏蒂斯会不开心的。没问题，其实做了梦。
Strange dreams, you say? They may very well have something to do with that relic of yours. Please know that you are welcome to come to me about anything. I am here for you, always. By the way, when I see you at work giving such splendid guidance to all of your students, I want you to know that it brings me great joy, as though I myself am receiving the benefit of your kindness. 佐顿维罗纳、休伯特和贝尔。
While I have little interest in food, I will admit to a weakness for this one dish.
Ooh, this is my favorite. You've got great taste.
他俩的支援等级提升了。
Good morning. The weather is nice today, so it's really nice weather we're having, isn't it?
Indeed. Did you want something?
I'm really sorry.
I can't accept your apology until I know what it's for.
Oh, good point. I'm sorry I said you were terrifying.
Is that all? I'm used to that. No apology necessary.
But you've been avoiding me since then, right? You even stopped doing your deathly grin.
I am merely trying not to frighten you. Is there something wrong with that?
It's not working. And yes, there is. You can't quit talking and laughing just to try to make me feel better. That's not really fair. I need to master my own fear.
Is that right?
Yes. Right. Why?
You told me not to forego laughing, so I laughed as hard as I could. Is it helping to conquer your fear?
Yes. I mean, someday it might. Maybe. Ah!
加尔古马库蜂炒肉干、佩托拉和追利尔。
I would be liking that greatly.
This is so good. Can I have seconds?
Cyril, you are always having great passion and hard work. You give inspiration.
Aw, just doing my job.
There is no need for showing humility. You work with hardness. I mean, you work hard. It makes me have curiosity. Can you tell me what plans you hold for the future?
The future? I don't know anything about the future, but I'm kinda busy, so can we talk later?
I have had the learning that you are from Elmira. Everyone has the saying that it may be hard to move up in the church for you. But even with that, you always have passion and work with hardness. What fills you with determination?
I work because I work. It's what I do here. And, you know, I really want to make myself useful to Lady Rhea, so I can repay the big debt I owe her. Lady Rhea gave me a home when I didn't have one.
I understand the feeling of need for repaying debts. But does it give you difficulty, being a great distance from your home for so much time?
Elmira's just where I was born. It's not like I've got family there. If you love your homeland and want to go back, then that's nice, but it's not a thing I want to do. I like where I am. The best future I can think of is if things stayed like this forever.
Yes, I have understanding. You and I have similarities. But at the similar time, we have differences.
Maybe. Hey, I still got a lot of work. Better get to it.
Cyril does not want to speak about his land of home? It gives me curiosity.
咦？哦，我跟追利尔。蜜桃冰沙、艾戴尔贾特和汉尼曼。
Oh, I love this meal. How did you know?
This is my most favorite dish of all. I love it almost as much as Crestology itself.
这俩人的志愿度应该没那么快提升了。来个串烧兔肉给卡斯塔尔和萨米亚。
Ah, I can eat so much of this stuff. My stomach's growling just thinking about it.
I like seeing a table full of my favorite dishes.
林哈尔特和德罗西亚。
This is my favorite. I am rather happy you went out of your way to pick it, Professor.
I think I like this, but it's been a while, so I'm not sure.
来个香烤洋葱汤给阿罗伊斯和卡多利努。
Oh, my favorite food. You've got to try this.
Eating food always fires me up. Hoorah! Let's go fight somebody!
林哈尔特和朵罗西亚的支援等级提升。
How did you know Dorothea was an orphan?
I hear she buttered up some noble and he enrolled her in the academy.
Does someone like that even belong here?
I suggest ignoring them.
Lynn, don't scare me like that.
You seem less scared than surprised, but that's quibbling, I suppose. As for those two gossips, unimportant. I suggest forgetting all about them and their petty words. Join me for a meal. I've been the target of a lot of gossip, and eating generally makes me feel better.
Don't pretend we're the same. If I could brush it off so easily, I would.
It doesn't seem particularly difficult. Where's the problem? Is this about your pride?
No, not even a little bit.
What then?
Lynn, please just go away. I want to be alone right now.
That's fine. But your life is your own business. It's not something that can be affected by the petty words of a stranger. Sorry. I kept talking, didn't I? I'll stop now.
Please do.
Dorothea， 你做了，你还怕人说吗？一点都不坦率。
Age is but a number.
Ahem. Ladies and gentlemen, my sincerest apologies for the wait. Thank you for gathering here on the eve of the highly anticipated ball to bear witness to the Academy-wide dance competition. Welcome to the White Heron Cup. The competition will be judged by me, your humble servant, Alois Rangel, and also the acclaimed former songstress of the Mittelfrank Opera Company, Manuela Casagranda.
Yes, yes, thank you. Oh, and it should go without saying, but I swear to show no bias to my own house. Got it? Good.
Last but not least, the glamorous assassin who does all of her dancing in the dead of night, Shamir Nevrand. The three of us swear on our honor to judge the following proceedings with utmost impartiality and fairness. And with that, will the representatives of each house please make their way to the stage? Contestants, are you ready to dance? And is the band prepared to play?
怎么是因古丽特啊？还有小师妹。
Very well. Begin!
这是我没有想到的参赛组合。
Time! That's all, folks! Splendid! All three of you were fantastic! Now, let's hear what the judges have to say.
Oh my, let's see. I suppose I have no choice but to vote for the Black Eagle House.
Oh!
I vote for Golden Deer House. Decisive movements. Nothing wasted.
Great feedback, both of you. Well then, let's see. Factoring in my own humble opinion, yes, we have a winner. And I will announce who it is right now, without any delay. The winner of this year's White Heron Cup is the Black Eagle House.
Yeah.
Everywhere, dancing is dancing. This is the proof.
Once more, please give a big round of applause for our talented participants.
Keeping it clean, sweeping it clean. No more trash, nowhere, no how. Oh darn, there's trash over there.
真是热衷呐。
Hey, Professor. The cathedral's a real important place for the Church of Saros, so I always make sure it's all sparkling clean. The monks do some cleaning too, and they tell me not to bother, and sometimes they even say to go away, but they just don't clean as good as I do. I don't stop until everything shines.
你信奉赛罗斯教吗？
Nah, not really. And Lady Rhea told me it's okay if I don't show an interest unless I feel like it. And I haven't so far, but I just want to take good care of the things she cares about. If there's a thing she wants taken care of, then I'll do it better than anyone else. What do you think? You'd go the extra mile for Lady Rhea, wouldn't you?
有这个想法，但因为很忙。
Maybe you don't realize how great a person Lady Rhea is. She's always praying hard as she can for her followers all across Fodlan. She does it every single day. And even though she's always so busy, she tries to listen to as many people's needs as she can. When she's seen the kids who lost their parents in Ramire Village, she didn't leave them there. She got the church to take those kids in, same as me. She's so kind. She's almost like a mom to all her followers, and just everybody that I can think of loves her.
我觉得他并不只是出于好意。这什么回答？这是在诋毁 Lady Rhea 吗？
Hang on, you trying to say you know more about Lady Rhea than I do? Okay, maybe she likes you more than she likes me. But I know that I know a whole lot more about her than you do. I know these things, okay? So don't go talking down to me like you know better.
好吧，好吧，好吧，你跟 Lady Rhea 的关系最好了。
Huh? Well, just as long as we're all clear on that.
今天是小王子的生日啊！小王子的话，我注定要做对不起你的事情了，好吧？
We could have done better if we had each been more willing to compromise.
You are right about that. We were both stubborn for foolish reasons.
I suppose it's working.
I appreciate your effort.
Hey, 休伯特和他们两个之间的好感度已经达到了，但是呢，需要过一段时间才能加深千百。行，下一次的话，把人物换掉，改成菲尔迪南特和马努埃拉。我们来给佩托拉进行转职。佩托拉，特殊职业舞者。
Fodlan garb is not usual.
顺便呢，我们整理一下战绩。剑舞、密剑、厌烦魔物斩击。密剑的话，我们给它换成剑舞，容易回避反击的一击，根据自己的魅力提升威力。回避加20啊。汉尼曼的话， 另外的话，看一下我们的特技，剑回避加20，这个一定要装备上啊。跟愤怒之阵交换一下。新加入的他们的骑士团是赛罗斯魔法兵团、赛罗斯圣女队、赛罗斯工兵队。行，那就先这样吧。我们去一下商店，骑士团工会补充一下战力。另外的话，他们现在持有的物品，铁弓、终极考试准考证放下吧。马努艾拉，你拿着铁剑吗？铁剑不需要了吧？马努艾拉。黑鹫坠饰是干嘛的？加2点的魅力。其实也不怎么需要。我们本周末的话呢，选择出击。赤红谷冒险故事，王国贵族结婚余文，看到海的地方，这些呢，我们在一周目青狮县里面都曾经做过了。那我们本周末的话就不做了啊，做一下水火不容的这个外传。
It's raining, Professor. On rainy days, the wound I got from the Death Knight hurts like fire. Every time it aches, I get angry. You understand, yeah? I'm sure they had their reasons to kidnap Flame, but still. Did they really need to stab me? What'd I have to do with it? They ruined my beautiful porcelain skin. Worse, they took off before I could stab them back. So rude.
That's rather enough, Manuela. Cease your moaning and give the professor a break.
Oh, stuff it, Hanneman. Unlike you, the professor has a big heart and listens to me talk about any problem I have.
More likely, your incessant ramblings offer no chance to interrupt.
Is that true, Professor? I knew it! You listen to me because you care about me, don't you? Ugh, go away, Hanneman. Leave us alone. And stop making me shout. It causes the old wound to hurt again.
Then perhaps you'd best stay quiet. Keep your emotions in check, I'd say.
好好相处吧，大家。
Don't worry, Professor. We do this all the time.
Indeed, Manuela and I do not mix well. Been true for years. That said, if it were up to me, I would prefer speaking to her in a calmer manner.
It's not like I enjoy bickering with you. So maybe keep your mouth shut more often.
I state that which needs to be heard. For example,
到此为止吧，大家。
I'm sorry, I couldn't help it.
Same. Apologies. I am here because I have new information on the Death Knight's hiding place.
What? Really? You could have started with that.
Several students have reported possible sightings on the western edge of the sealed forest. While the authenticity of these reports has yet to be verified, it is still a very real possibility. I was thinking I would report this to Seth as a precaution.
What? Why? We can't be slow. He's going to get away.
Protocol on this matter requires reporting to Seth, then Lady Rhea, then...
Professor, let's leave this old geezer behind and get going.
Old geezer? I am barely 15 years your senior. I will not hear such...
Stop talking. Let's gather a team and get going.
我明白了，走吧。
I'll go scout ahead. I'm coming for you, Death Knight.
Manuela, wait. It would not do to get yourself killed without someone to avenge you.
只可以上7个人啊！死神骑士在哪儿呢？我没看到死神骑士啊！哎，马努艾拉在那边啊！ 这样的话呢，我还是飞马骑士啊，可以选择单位的话，艾达和休伯特不用上头，我们让佩托拉上。
Manuela's in a tough spot, Professor. Even if she's only got herself to blame, we cannot abandon her.
We have plenty of visitors today. Let's stop their annoying rescue attempt.
Now that is a woman.
Uh-oh. They've noticed me. Here they come.
首领的话就只有一个，左边那一个对吧？右边这些的话都是无关紧要的人，我只要把他干死就可以了。
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
Well done.
I will get the victory.
你最多走到这里对吧？那我就往前面走一格。
Stay focused.
诶。跳舞。
Thank you.
看我直捣黄龙！
We are the Death God Gang. We're all unstoppable.
你也配叫死神
？Predictable.
Manuela, are you uninjured?
A few scrapes and bruises, but yes, I'm well enough.
一回合结束战斗。马库伊尔破鞋队，印迪哈剑戟队，这应该是马努埃拉和汉尼曼的专属骑士团啊。
How could anyone think that was the Death Knight? It was obviously just an ordinary bandit.
Manuela, you unthinking fool.
Hanneman, I've heard enough already.
How bloody stupid are you? If that were the real Death Knight, you'd have new, likely fatal wounds to match your first. Do you know how much you worried all of us? You should be ashamed.
Oh, no.
算了，没事就好。
This is a matter of life and death. It should not and must not be taken lightly.
You're right. So there, I said that. It's true, but... I'm sorry. I'll apologize to everyone later.
I should say I'm sorry as well. I lost my temper just now. I see you act so irrationally and I lose my wits. I care about you a great deal and wish to see you safe. Will you believe me?
Yes, of course. I'm the same way after all. I let my emotions get the best of me. We're both too old to be shouting all the time.
那么，既然你们已经和好了
You're awfully quick to put a bow on this. Are you sick of us already, Professor?
You're part of this, Professor. We are the only teachers this academy has. No need for bickering.
Well said, Hanneman. Would you care to join me for a celebratory drink?
That sounds lovely. Perhaps a nice cup of tea is in order.
他们两个和好了，把我排除在他们的小团体之外。真是拔屌无情啊！我们还有2点的行动点数啊，但是我们本期的话呢，就先结束在这里了吧。看一下刚才拿到的骑士团啊，现在的话还。 指挥等级还不够啊，装备不上。印第哈剑戟队，哎，不对呀。汉尼曼的话，他应该是一个魔法攻击的，这个怎么是降魔攻的？加命中，加必杀，加魅力。迎击态势，5回合内从射程外的距离受到攻击时可以反击。这个看上去就比较一般啊。那马库伊尔破鞋队的话是。 对嘛，这个才应该是汉尼曼的共鸣魔法雷加魔攻加命中加防御加魅力，等他们的指挥等级上来了再说吧。行，我们本期的话呢就先结束在这里了，我们下期再见。